ac not
I
just
forgot to
academic.
record, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Not just academics, but also like clubs or stuff like student leadership. That's something I've like participated in. I talked about that before. For like a good amount of high school. So I really appreciate um the specific opportunities I got at FCS that I wouldn't have been able to get at maybe like a public school. For example, like our counselor only deals with like 40 students too, so it's so much easier to get like personal help other than compared to like other public schools where it's like your counselor might forget to send in your letters or something. But here you can really have like personal connections with your teachers as well, which helps with letters of recommendation or just um, help with classes. And there's also questions in the chat that I think were about my application. So should I answer those too? Oh, you're on mute, Miss Lynn.
Do you want to share your screen?
Sure. Like my slide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm, Let me pull my slide back up. Oh, I can't share. So the first question I see is how to find internship opportunities. So for me,
Now can share.
oh, okay. Mm, okay. For me, uh, my mom found some of them. So like for a papa, I heard through like friends and family. This is one that Justin also was there. He's going to Cornell, which is
Mm-hmm.
very good. Um, so it's all online. I'm sure if you look up like internships near me or like for example if I'm doing like neuroscience, I'm like neuroscience internships um in Fremont or in the Bay Area. A lot of things come up. For Alameda County, they have their own website where you can apply. A lot of these you have to just apply for it like college. Let me see what the question. Yeah, so there's a lot of internship opportunities. I recommend APAPA. That's like political, but it also just depends on what you plan on doing. So Justin, for example, he's undeclared, but he's very like math, computer science focused. He was like working in the accounting office, I'm pretty sure, which is related to his major. So yeah, you can always just search internship opportunities up. A lot of internships are in the summer, so you can take advantage of that. Uh, Joe, if you want to.
Yeah, so based on Kristen's like resources sharing that I also have to point down to be shared. So there have also two opportunities that I've been doing. Like um one is helping with the learning centers for as a art teachers and like grading side. And the other one I've been doing is handling for teenagers activity development groups for 2023 to 2024. So how I find those opportunity is first I've been joining handling this um huge group for like as one I come to America for about all of my uh volunteer hours coming from their groups. So it's a huge group for volunteering and then all of those opportunities. So if you guys can contact this funding also directly for internship opportunities. And the other one website I want to share is Indeed. Indeed is a huge website that from all of the world, I would say, for different kind of opportunity. You have internship, you have part-time, full-time. You can put a resume in and gonna have a huge database to help you find the most specific and related opportunity or job for you. And then you can send the resumes through that website. Yeah, it's super helpful.
Yeah, Indeed's pretty good. So just like you can just do Google searches, there's a lot. There's another question on where to find resources to start. Okay, for guide dogs, the one I that I'm a part of is this. Let me just copy the link. It's this. It's like Guide Dogs for the Blind. It's like a national organization. Yeah, I got into it through like a mutual friend, but also I will say for this program specifically, it's like it's a very big commitment, like super big. I think out of like all my activities, this is like one of the ones that have taken a lot of effort and time and patience, obviously, because you're not just raising a guide dog, but you're training it before it goes back into their workshop. So you have the dog for 15 months roughly, and there's so many rules that you have to follow. There's meetings. So I'm in Fremont, so we used to meet like every other week, but now we meet once a month, which I think is different. But every other week we had to like take our dog, and it was like a 2 hour meeting or 1 hour, and then we would just have to do a lot of training with it. So it's very like a high commitment activity. So I would really suggest if you like put some thought into it, because it's raising an animal, but it's super meaningful, and my dog is so cute. So yeah, you're making a very big impact. I put the link in the chat. Yeah. So that's how I got it.
Wow, that's really, really. Any other question? Austin, do you have any comment you want to add on?
No, I don't.
Okay, thank you. All right, so basically we just want to, Jen, do you have any question? Or Ronin?
Mr. Ying, I share another few points.
Sure.
Yeah, so as an earlier question that have been someone asking is how do we choosing the college that we want to go to through all the
Question.
accepted that we got, right? So one of the probably the most important part is the future career development. And the other one is scholarship. How many scholarships you get from that school is super helpful. And also the other one is the major, as I earlier have been mentioned through the ranking from the world. Those is few 3 points that is super important for choosing those colleges. Yeah. So for me, I got scholarship for Pride and also Center College of Design. So Pride, I have been got $18,000 per year renewable. For our Center College of Design, I have got 25,000 renewable scholarship each year. So in the end, I have been choosing our Center College of Design because of the future career developments they have, and also the scholarship they give it to me.
Christian, can you answer the question regarding to the AP courses?
Okay. The one in Chinese.
Yeah, are you able to read?
Yes, but it's very slow. So I'm gonna use Google Translate. I just see one.
Okay, it's basically about the AP choices. Like you say you have 11 APs, right? Those 11 APs, are they able to be like you have to pick and choose what you got 5 to add it to your transcript, right?
Yeah, like my AP scores.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I actually, I did 4s and 5s, I think.
Yeah. So all those you can actually you can actually just get them, right? You can just get them and you can, because like I say, the counselor's main purpose, not for you to take too many APs, is because they don't want you
Oh,
to be smashed. Like if you take 6 or 7, like Justin, his junior year, he took 7 APs. And at the end, he told me he couldn't do the 7s. It's too much.
yeah. That's
Like
way.
Daniel Law, yeah, that's way too much. Daniel Law took 6 AP, and the first week, right in the beginning of the school year, I discovered he cannot pick up that many.
Yeah. The
So I suggested him to drop 1. So he decided right in the beginning of the school year, that's too much for him.
Yeah, I think the amount of APs also, I think this is talking about transferring. Colleges look at how many APs you've taken directly, like in correlation to how many your school offers. So if your school doesn't offer like that many, they're not like expecting you to go take so many extras. So it all just depends. Also, a counselor, um, like they also just, I think you can take like more than they suggest because, um, like if you are on top of it, like for me, they said 3 APs was too much, but I think in a year you can take like 5. 5 is good. Um, yeah, you can transfer. So honestly, for me, a lot of my credits are all like done, like through my classes. Basically, all my prerequisites are done except for maybe history. I'm not sure. But like language, like English, math, because of all the APs I took, they're all canceled. Oh, Justin's here.
Also adding on Kristen's points, that I would say for the last question, having asking Mandarin, that not all of the AP that you took as a test gonna be added onto your GPA. The only one that you're gonna be added on into your GPA is the one that you took the class, the AP class specifically. So if you took the AP class outside of school, you need to make sure also send the transcript to your future college or send the transcript to your current high school for counselor to approve.
Yeah,
So AP, like if you even you score a 5 on one of the AP tests, if you don't do the class individually or like in school, the GPA won't have any change. So that AP the only helpful for that AP test is if you got a 5, you may be able to use it for the future college class. Like you don't need to take that class anymore for that unit. It's not about anything about GPAs. The only way to basically adding those AP into the GPA is you need to take the class. Yeah, and also one thing about counselor is from Fremont Christian counselor that because we only have one specific counselor, so she started to basically knowing us super well. Like in the first year of ninth grade, she already started asking like what is the future major in like careers path. So each year we're gonna have a meeting with the counselor talking about, hey, your future plans, and she's gonna choose a class based on the future plans. Yeah.
You're muted, Miss Lin.
Sorry. AP Chinese is required for some like students if you do not want to take other languages. You know, you use the AP Chinese, you pass 3 to prove that you have that word language. So you do not need to spend time. Yeah. So Christian, do you want to share your AP Chinese experience?
Yeah. I'm not sure if it like helps with your college application, but with the language thing, my main thing was I didn't want to take language in college. It's too much. I was in Chinese school since kindergarten, so I didn't want to be there anymore. But after I passed my AP exam, I'm basically done with my language in college. I think it's pretty standard that a lot of Asian kids take AP Chinese, so I don't think it harms your application at all. But it's good for if you don't want to take Spanish or French.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think what is good for FCS schedule, if you choose the music program like a band, choir, hymn, bell, you can come to the school very early in the morning. It will not limit your choices of other subjects. You get to refresh, you know, you start the day with music, you know, it's the best thing from my point of view. And then from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 2:50, you have 8 periods including lunch. So 7 subjects throughout the day. You're probably like overwhelmed already. So 3 to 6, you have athletic programs, art programs, and for some junior high students, maybe some band in the afternoon. So those like athlete programs, I think it's super cool, but you do not need to take those sports if you don't want to. You still have choices to go other options. So Christian, do you want to share how you get those sports requirement done?
Yeah, so I'm not a sports person, so I had to take PE, but I only took PE sophomore year. This year I'm doing independent PE, which is basically if you're, for example, if I'm in Taekwondo, I can get my like master to sign off on the hours and um the school accepts that. Basically, you have to talk to the counselor, but if you don't have time in your schedule, like if you're doing band or music or art, if you have some sort of like medical exemption, then you can do outside of school, which has worked for me because it freed up my schedule.
Yeah. And then after you have those like sports, kind of like to end your school day, your long school day, and recharge you. Once you go home, you have dinner, you have, you know, take showers, and you can start your homework. Many of my sports students, they actually do homework between like a lunch period or from 3 to 3:30 because many trainings started at 3:30. So 2:50, when they finish their S period, some of them actually come to my classroom to get the textbook or to get whatever they need to finish their math homework there. So they get the top part done early in the afternoon. When they go home, they finish dinner, they took shower, they have like just a few other subjects left, which is like for them it's easy to sleep in 11 unless they have a test tomorrow, right? So I think that is very important. If you need to wake up at 6 something for your 0 period, sleep at 11, not only will keep your body healthy, but also, you know, make sure that you can really get your body, you know, detox at the time it needs. So I actually super, I pay attention to how my kids, you know, can rest or, you know, can finish their day. There's so many activities that we do in the classroom. And also we have like theater arts, you know, all kinds of opportunity that FCS can provide, which is very, very special for a small school like us. Like this is kind of like a big school environment, big school opportunity in a very small school environment where everybody know each other very well. So over time you build up super fun memories together. And even they go to college, every time when they come back, they come back to visit us, they come back to kind of like, you know, have a reunion. Every time they come back, they want to find their like high school friends. I think that's the most precious thing. This is just some highlight of the musical last year. This year we have The Little Woman, which is also very cute. If you do not have time, you can do a lot of things, you know, to explore your potential. So I do think that this, like every year, we have wonderful students go to like all different schools and come back to share their experience. This past week, I didn't put pictures here. This kids here on this list just visited me a few days ago. They were actually very successful there. So I truly believe that FCS actually prepared them very well. Yeah, and this kids here listed here, Madeline Im is in the law firm right now, super busy. Stephanie in the medical program. Rebecca just got his degree, PhD, graduated, doctor of like she actually went to Cal Poly. Some people may not understand that Cal Poly is also really good, right? And she get to have like a cheaper tuitions and go to University of Edinburgh after 3 years. So 3+1, she got both master degree and bachelor degree. Master degree for University of Edinburgh and bachelor degree for Cal Poly St. Louis Hospitals at the same time, the first year when she finished. And she continued with her doctor program. So she will be graduating soon, like this July, and she already passed the exam here in California, in North California, North United States. So she will be a local doctor soon when she moved back from London. So, and we have Bryce. He has been working in Cisco. Like all the students, they're like very successful when they graduated from FCS. So, like Bryce say, he was not able to go to Stanford. He was very disappointed in the beginning, but he continued. He kept working hard, and his master he finished at Stanford. So it's really about you really form that good growth mindset and keep working to finish your goal. Yeah, so I do feel like we should be very, very confident. If you continue the learning method here, is actually very, very helpful. Any other question? Oh, Justin, you're here?
Yeah, I may, wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we didn't receive your slides. Maybe next Tuesday. Are you able to join? I may need to
Uh,
open the next meeting next Tuesday because many parents say they're not able to be here and they probably want to ask questions.
wait, so we're gonna, okay, so next Tuesday?
Yeah, can you do that next
Okay.
Tuesday?
Yeah, like what time?
Let me see what my previous.
Because I think I could like probably make some time like next Tuesday. But
7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Is that
oh
possible?
yeah, that's possible. Yep.
Because we will have another alumni from the East Coast to join us, so I cannot make it too late.
All right.
So next Tuesday, I will invite you and the others to join. And all of you, if you want to continue to share your experience, you're more than welcome. Or ask questions, you're more than welcome. Any other question?
Listening. Mr. Can I share another point about essay?
Yes.
Yeah, so a lot of people is basically finding a counselor outside of school to help them to developing its essays, because essay is one of the most important part in college application. So for UC, they have 3 essays requirement for 600 words each. And of the question each year, and each year is different. And this year, I will say is a lot harder than previous years for all of the schools essays due to AI and COVID years. So there have a lot of new community, social, society questions for students to answer. What did they do to their community? What did they help to develop in their major? Like the major that they want to go to, like what kind of development they have helped to their community? What did they do? So it's more personal. I will say in essay, put the most important part about yourself. Do not do a lot of other like not related self emotion to it. Just put specifically like what did you do, and then because through the essay, the college want to know about you. They want to learn you through the essays. So like what kind of person you know what you like to do during the like free times. So it's all about like personal stuff. So make sure like remember that in essay don't only mention great GPAs, like great awards reserve, because all of those they already know. They have specific place to put those stuff. So put something different. They really want to know about you. So for me, I have been write about 5 to 6 essays, 300 words to 600 words each essays per school. I have been applied to 10 schools, which in the total is about 50 essays. Yeah. And the other one is I have been mentioning earlier is about counselor. Fremont Christian School is a small school, so which the counselor know each of the students super well. And then through the first about I would say June, like last semester, like the school year over. June, the counselor sent out an email with all the information you can know about choosing college and then choosing majors. So start at the early summer, counselor already to help you guys development like what you guys want to do. And the first to the school year that we can make appointment with her to talk specifically face to face, like what we want to do and what's our ideas and what should we put to our each of the box and what essay we supposed to be writing. And then if we finish the essay, she also could got time for checking those essays from a console side. Like what kind of essay those students want to read, what kind of essay um like the student want to know, like, and also because she know each of the students super well, so she know like what you're supposed to put into the essay that is related. So for me, I have been changed. I remember for our Center College of Design's essay, I have been changed roughly 10 times. Just putting the right and then most important